embodies excellence, Mr. Jad Yakub.
Before I begin my speech, I would like to thank from the bottom of my heart my parents, grandparents, and extended family. They sacrificed so much to give me the opportunity to stand up here today. Mom and Dad, I love you and I do everything to make you proud. I would also like to thank Ms. Espinosa and the counselors for always fighting for me, even when some of my ridiculous requests were always asked. I'd like to thank Ms. Colquitt and Ms. Soriano for believing in me before I believed in myself. I'd also like to thank Mr. Strange and Mr. Della Paz for being the most intelligent yet humble instructors I know, and to Falk, Mr. Fargo, and Mr. Carrera for always being the teachers you can talk to. I would also like to thank Mr. Paz for the past 4 years. When any student needs something, he's always there, ready to help. I wish him the best in his new position where I'm sure he will continue to support the education of students in this district for generations to come. Every year, we listen to people tell us that we did it, that we are on to a new chapter in our lives. These words are so easy on the ear, but our future is a lot more complicated. Every one of us here has the same goal, the same mission, to be satisfied in life. Even though we each take different paths and encounter unique challenges, we all seek to be excellent. While a majority of people can agree on what's excellent and what's not, very few can explain why something is excellent. 558 years ago, when the city of Florence had ordered the famous sculpture of David to be made, they extracted an 8-ton slab of marble, 20 feet in length. With one look at the marble, Antonio Rossellino, the original sculptor, determined that the marble was too cheap to be worked on. That slab sat in Florence for 25 years, no one seeing its purpose or potential. But in 1501, a young man by the name of Michelangelo took up the challenge. With his mundane mallet and ordinary chisels, he crafted his magnus opus, the most iconic piece of the Renaissance. In this world, God gives each one of us our own stone slabs in the form of our lives. Some are easier in pristine condition, others are harder, cracked with the likes of poverty or health issues. Ultimately, however, the greatest sculptors are not the ones who have the best tools and materials, they're the ones who can take what they're given and contrive a masterpiece. As the sculptors of our own lives, we must take what we have and chisel the vision of our deepest dreams and desires. As we move on into our lives, we must face adversity head on. Sometimes we'll do everything right, and life will still throw us down. But it's only through our misfortunes that the excellence that lies inside each and every one of us can shine. After all, the tallest mountains always have the best views at the top. Class of 2020-21, push the limits of society's expectations, break the boundaries no one ever knew existed, and never stop fighting for what you believe in and the people who care about you. Always be proud of the hand you were dealt and how much you've overcome to get to where you are now. Only through vision and determination can one man's trash transform into another man's treasure. When I reminisce on my family escaping war-torn Syria, my first few months struggling to pass kindergarten while my father battled cancer and my mother worked tirelessly, and all the sacrifices my parents had to make, I realize that I am no more excellent now with all of my achievements than I was then, because true excellence is forged by the pursuit of perfection. If I had listened to the words, "it's impossible," or "it can't be done," my journey would have ended long ago. As long as we have the bravery to embrace the circumstances we're given, the confidence to enact our conceptions, and the courage to be proud of who we are and who we will be in the future, then our best days are yet to come. Congratulations, class of 2020.